Bronx News Channel.
Since 1946, Murphy's Builder Supply has been serving the folks of Jessup, Wayne, and surrounding counties with quality products and knowledgeable service. Matter of fact, they feel they sell service first to make sure you get exactly what you need for your home improvement projects. And with each employee at Murphy's being there for 10 years or more, you know you're talking with someone with the experience to help you with building supplies, tools, paint, and all the things you need from a full-service hardware store. The best choice in home improvement is Murphy's Builder Supply, 156 Northeast Broad Street, Jessup.
For the best car wash at the best price, then go to the new Nips Car Wash, located at 459 Highway 301 South, down from McDonald's in Jessup. Nips Car Wash features state-of-the-art IQ automatic car wash system. Every car or truck that enters the automatic IQ wash system is scanned to capture its unique vehicle profile to give you a great car wash every time. Nips Car Wash also features 2 self-service bays where you can choose from a variety of accessories such as foam brush, tire brush, bug off, wax, clear coat, and spot-free rinse with powerful blowers. Highway 301 South in Jessup.
Of Jessup Broadcasting, the sports leader in Southeast Georgia.
Bob Morgan on this Tuesday morning, third day of the third month, 2020. And it's now time for the world-famous Butch and Bob Show, brought to you by Nips Car Wash, located on Highway 301 South, just past McDonald's on the left, and by Murphy Builder Supply. Murphy Builder Supply, located on Northeast Broad Street in downtown Jessup, right down from the Big Red Caboose. How's it going this morning, Bob?
It's going.
It's going. All right. Well, it's Tuesdays with Senator Blake Tillery. Take it away, Bob.
Yeah, Blake Tillery on the phone. Blake, I saw some good news yesterday. It looks like Georgians are going to get the vote on daylight savings time being the same time all year long. Is that true?
Yes, sir. That was one of the bills yesterday. It's kind of confusing, but we'll start off by talking on that one. The federal government regulates daylight savings time. We can vote as a state to reject daylight savings time, stay on standard time all the time. We can vote to keep it the way we have it right now. Or we can vote to have essentially the extra evening hour all year, but that requires an act of Congress. So it would be we will do that if Congress takes the next step. But yeah, citizens, if the House passes it, it passed the Senate yesterday. It was Senate, I think it was Senate Bill 351, and if it passes the House in the next couple of weeks, then citizens of Georgia will get a chance to vote on that in November.
So they'll be on the November ballots, what they're trying to get it on?
Yes, sir. That's my understanding. And again, out of the Senate yesterday, I think it was unanimous. So a lot of support for that up here.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I talked to Stephen yesterday. He said it's a busy time of year, so it's crossing the days quickly.
You mentioned third day of the third month just a second ago. It's the 23rd day of the legislative session today. We've got 7 bills on the rules calendar today. They go from everything from, last year we passed the heartbeat bill. It was a big deal in our area about protecting life. We now are trying to come back in and support those mothers who are pregnant in situations that are not as easy to support a child when they're maybe younger or single mothers, et cetera. So we want to make sure that we're protecting life in all ways, valuing it in all ways, not only in the womb, but also before birth and after birth, rather, with supporting mothers so that we can have healthy children. That's going to be on the calendar today. Also, a bill that you've heard a lot about that I know teachers have talked a lot about, Senate Bill 367, reduces the number of standardized tests in Georgia. So that's something that's important not only to schools but to parents, as they've talked about the stress. The state of Georgia had 24 standardized tests, state-mandated tests. We're going to try to cut into that number a little bit and see if we can't make it a little bit easier.
And what else do we need to know about? I know the budget's coming up, the big budget. Tell us about that.
Yeah, we just finished the amended budget out of committee yesterday. It'll probably be on the Senate floor tomorrow. We were able to restore things that really matter in our neck of the woods, agriculture, forestry, et cetera, DFACs, funding positions there that we were able to find sometimes miscalculations on the budget, the department side. Sometimes we were able to cut in other areas, and we put some cuts in the judiciary, let them take the 4% cut. We actually cut the Senate budget as well by 4% and used those numbers those funds to shore up other areas of services. Yesterday was a busy day as well. We were in Judiciary Committee till about 8:30 last night, dealing with everything from gun rights to vacature, which is deals with when someone's involved in human trafficking and they're commit a crime when they're involved in human trafficking as a victim, and how we go about helping that person restore their life. They didn't choose to be in that situation. So a lot of bills flying around right now, a lot of different topics, and but we are making progress, a little bit past half the way through, and like you said, the big budget's coming next, and I think that's going to be a little bit harder to get through than this amended budget has been.
And as you mentioned, crossover day is quickly approaching. Explain to people about crossover day. If it doesn't cross over, it doesn't get voted on. Is that correct?
Yeah, pretty much. So crossover day now, I think it's day 28 now. When I first came here, it was day 30. One time it was day 33, I think it was. That is a legislatively set deadline. It's set in our legislative rules. It's not set in the Constitution. But as you know, each chamber has to pass a bill for it to ever become law. So like we talked about that non-binding referendum on daylight savings time, Senate Bill 351, if it doesn't pass the House, we might as well have not even done it. So we have to leave time for each chamber to consider the other chamber's bills. And that deadline for time is called crossover day. So if a bill doesn't make it out of one chamber by crossover day, day 27 or 20, I think it's 28 now, then it's dead for the rest of the session. Now, that's not completely true. It can always be amended on or have different things happen like that. But for the most part, it's done. And we're going to see crossover day hit next week. The day that matters before crossover day is the last day to get bills out of committee. So if a bill doesn't come out of committee by this Friday, it cannot be considered on the Senate floor in time to make it over crossover day.
Went to a school board meeting last week, and School Superintendent Jay Brinson says, they're trying to get their budget. The governor proposed a $2,000 pay raise, but they said their water cooler talk is they may be amending that to maybe just give $1,000 this year. What are you hearing about that?
Yeah, that would all be in the big budget, which still is in the House right now. Again, we haven't finished up the amended side. So until the House passes out, they get the first whack at it. Actually, I guess really the governor gets the first whack at it. He did have the $2,000 pay raise for educators in his budget. Haven't seen what the House is going to do yet. I expect they're going to pass out the big budget that would include that on Monday, probably out of committee, which would have it on the floor Tuesday or Wednesday of next week. And then we will pick it up as the Senate after that.
Okay. And like I said, we always ask, people in this area, what kind of legislation is affecting us? What do we need to know about? Stephen Meeks talked about some COASH some legislation. Tell us about that.
Yeah, we actually passed that, Senate Bill 123, last week. I think it was Thursday or Friday of last week. Senate Bill 123, which took for whatever reason, coal ash was treated as a tipping fee, a less costly tipping fee than even municipal solid waste. That didn't really make a lot of sense to us. It took us 2 years to convince our colleagues of that. We were able to get that tipping fee back up to essentially keep from underwriting and subsidizing the dumping of coal ash, which seems like a pretty reasonable response. I know it mattered a lot down in our neck of the woods, and we were able to get that across the finish line in the Senate, send it back over to Bill and Stephen over in the House, and I'm pretty sure they're going to be able to get it across the finish line as well.
Okay. Anything else we need to know?
No, just appreciate you guys letting me be on the air this morning. If folks have questions about things, they're still welcome to call me. My cell phone number is still 912-245-9915. We're dealing with a bunch of health care bills, got those through, sending them over to the House, just trying to reduce health care costs, and then couple more little broadband things. Saw a big announcement last week with 5G really almost covering all of Wayne County. But we're going to be working on a few other things as well to those areas that aren't quite getting hit yet to see if we can get some fiber lines in there and help.
Okay, Blake. We appreciate it. We'll talk to you next Tuesday.
Thanks, guys. See you then.
All right, Senator Blake Tillery right here on Big Dog Country Radio, WIFO 105.5 FM in Jessup, world famous Butch and Bob Show. Well, we've got several guests out there in the green room. We'll have them on the air in just a moment here on 105.5 FM in Jessup. Good morning to you.
South Georgia weather. Here's your WIFO forecast. Hi, good morning. Chance of showers, slight chance of thunderstorms early. Then showers likely, slight chance of afternoon thunder, southwest breeze, highs, low 70s. Chance of showers, slight chance of evening thunder tonight. Showers are likely after midnight, upper 50s. Showers likely, upper 50s for tomorrow, Thursday. Showers in the morning, slight chance of thunderstorms, highs, low 60s. Georgia meteorologist John Weatherby in the GNN Weather Center.
Don't forget Heritage Sunday this Sunday at Jessup Presbyterian Church, 11 a.m. Presentation of the tartans and a meal will be served after the service. Jessup Presbyterian Church Heritage Sunday this Sunday, 11 a.m. across from Quaker Williams in Jessup.
Braves spring training is underway from the new facility in Northport, Florida. And the Braves Radio Network is bringing you spring training baseball as the team rounds out their 2020 roster.
This one is hammered. A rocket high into the heavens and deep to left field and gone. Ronald Acuna punctuates this one with a two-run home run deep to left.
Every pitch of spring training all the way to opening day is right here on the Atlanta Braves Radio Network.
All right, good morning. You're listening to 105.5 FM in Jessup, Big Dog Country Radio, WIFO FM, world famous Butch and Bob Show. Dana Bennett, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing good. Of course, with the Wayne County Chamber of Commerce, you got several folks in here with you this morning. What's going on? Tell us about it.
Well, we've got an event coming up on Thursday. In case you haven't heard about it, we've got our 11th annual Taste of Wayne, Thursday, March the 5th from 6 to 9 at Coastal Pines. So we are excited about that. We're getting ready. Started doing some setting up yesterday at the college. So we've got things going on each day, getting prepared. It takes all week to set that up. So
y'all going back to work there again when you get off here?
We are.
That's the reason why you're dressed in T-shirts and stuff like that.
That's
you're going to be
right.
out there working at the technical college, getting things prepared for Taste of Wayne.
Moving tables and all that good stuff. Yeah, so if anybody has any free time and want to come help, Mr. Bob, we'll be glad to use those muscles.
All right. Well, sounds good. What's the latest information on Taste of Wayne?
Well, we have ended up with about 100 silent auction items, and we've got some really great things this year. As always, our businesses have really stepped up and made donations, and I think everybody's going to be pretty excited about the items that we have. We've got 15 live auction items, and those are some really jam-up good prizes as well, or auction items as well. Couple of things that we've got this year that are new for our silent auction. Harris Ace Hardware has started selling guns, so they have donated a Henry Golden Boy 22 mag.
All
so
right.
that is going to be one of our live auction items, so we're excited about that, and I will have probably several guys fighting over that. And then we've got a couple of weekend getaways to the beach. We've got St. Simon's, Amelia Island, different things like that for our live auction items. Some trips to Atlanta. And then, of course, with our silent auction items, we've got everything from home goods to lawn and garden, health and beauty supplies, just a whole variety of things. So we're looking forward to having a great auction this year, as always.
Sounds good. All right.
Yep.
You got several folks in here with you. Let's introduce them. And what is their department and what do they need to talk about in the Taste of Wayne?
So I've got Kara Lopez with me. She is my admin assistant at the Chamber. So she's going to talk to you a little bit about the restaurants that we've got participating this year. We've also got two of the Heritage Bank girls with us this year, or this morning, Cindy and Paige. Sorry. And Heritage Bank is our presenting sponsor this year for our Taste of Wayne. Carrie, you want to tell them about the
restaurant?
Yeah.
Tell us about the restaurant.
All right. So the restaurants that we have is B-Max, Cafe Euro, Gooey's Pizza, Hog and Bones, JJ's Place, Jersey Mike Subs, Nang's Thai Restaurant, Oishi, One Love, Island and Soul Food, Paige's Pound Cakes, The Smoke Show, Southern Weddings and Country Flowers, and then we have the Strand Bistro.
Okay,
That will be
those
joining
restaurants
us.
all lined up, ready to go.
That's right. And I want to mention something. If you guys have not seen, I shared it on our Facebook page yesterday for the Wayne County Chamber. WTOC did a clip yesterday morning about the Taste of Wayne, and Trent with One Love was there, and he talked a little bit about participating the last few years in Taste of Wayne, but he also did a little dish. I don't remember, his jasmine rice and shrimp, I think is kind of what he did. It was a really great segment that he did, and it was just really great for Wayne County. So if you have a chance, take a look at that. We shared it on our Facebook page. Cindy, Paige, y'all want to talk a little bit about the Heritage Bank?
We're really excited about being the sponsor this year for Taste of Wayne, and excited to be in the community, and would like to welcome everyone to our new location. It's same location, but new building. It's coming along pretty well, so we're excited about that, and we're just excited to be a part of Wayne County and see how Taste of Wayne goes for us this year.
Now, the Heritage Bank is the presenting sponsor.
That's right. Heritage Bank is the presenting sponsor.
Okay.
We can talk about our other sponsors real quick. Of course.
And who do you have next to you
I'm
there?
sorry.
Cindy?
This is Paige Evers. She is our assistant manager at our Jessup location.
Morning, Paige. Hey. You want to sit there and be quiet, or you want to talk? We'll take that silence as your answer.
We'll get her. Well, maybe she'll come around before too long.
Okay, all right.
We'll get her to talk. Yes, so Coastal Pines, as always, is our event host. We appreciate them for having us, and they put up with us all week, coming and moving stuff in and moving things around and that kind of thing. And they are so kind and help us out any way that we can. So we really appreciate them. We are selling raffle tickets. We will be selling those throughout the evening as well on Thursday evening. Those are $10 a piece. The raffle is sponsored by Country Financial. And you have a chance at winning cash. We've got 4 cash prizes, $250, $500, $750, and $1,000 cash. You do not have to be present to win, so it's a great opportunity to buy a ticket at a chance to win those 4 cash prizes. Our live auction sponsor this year is Prime South Bank. Our silent auction sponsor is Hospice of South Georgia. Our award ceremony this year is sponsored by Interstate Credit Union. Our wine toss that we do the last few years, we've done a wine toss similar to your carnival game where you're tossing the rings on the bottles, and if you ring it, that's the bottle you'll win. So we're doing that this year, and that's sponsored by Murphy Builder Supply. Our toast sponsor this year is Marshland Credit Union. In the past, we've done a stemless wine glass. This year, we've changed it up a little bit, so we're doing a rocks glass, like a whiskey glass. It's a really nice glass, so that will be etched with their logo on there. So each guest will get one of those before they leave.
All right. Great evening planned this Thursday, and how can folks participate in this event and go to it? Dina?
So we still have tickets available. Like I said earlier, we'll be out at the college most of during the day this week setting up. Tickets are still available. They can give us a call. Let me just give my cell phone number. It's 294-5428 if you want tickets. We will also be selling tickets at the door. We prefer you to RSVP. We don't do paper tickets. We just have a list of names who have registered. So it would move things along a little quicker if they're registered ahead of time, but we are selling tickets at the door. They're $50 for chamber members and $75 for non-members.
Always a big fun event for the Wayne Chamber of Commerce, the Wayne County Chamber of Commerce, and it's going to be a great evening. Lots of food, silent auction, live auction, all kinds of fun stuff. Chance to win the money on the raffle. Just just a great evening.
Yep.
And the dress is
business casual to semi-formal.
All right, business casual to semi-formal.
Yeah, and it's Fire and Ice is the theme this year, and of course, come as you are. I know a lot of folks are coming straight from work, so come on and enjoy the fun. So,
And what time does the event begin?
starts at 6 and it ends at 9.
Okay, just 3 hours to get home and get in bed
That's
by
right.
bedtime.
That's right.
All right.
That's right. Thank you, guys, and we'll be back next week, or we'll come back if you guys will have us.
We'll love to have you back.
With our to announce our winners and that kind of thing. So just do like a little recap.
Okay,
So,
do you want to change it to Monday then and come on? Can we do that?
probably. Yes.
Probably.
Yes. Definitely won't do it Friday morning.
Huh?
Monday morning would be great.
You won't be here Friday morning?
I doubt it.
You doubt it? You'll be all wore out. Won't be able to get up early and drag yourself in here for Friday morning? All right. Well, we thought we might just get the hot, get the latest news there. So,
Well, I'll send the information to Mr. Bob.
Bob can have it on the local news
that's
on
right.
Friday morning.
Absolutely.
And then Monday you can be here
We
to
can
go
do-
into detail about
That's
it.
right.
All
That's
right.
right.
We'll let
Yep,
you rest
so
up over the weekend. Okay, Dina.
We'll do that.
All
Yeah.
right.
So we appreciate you
We'll
guys
let you
having
slide
us.
this time.
Okay. I appreciate
Okay, we'll let
it.
you slide. All right, because we know that you're going to be tired. All right, because after everybody else leaves, y'all will still be straightening and cleaning up and doing all that kind of stuff to wee hours in the morning.
Our committee will be working diligently at getting it all cleaned up. So we got to get it cleaned up before we leave that night. So, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Don't want the caller saying, y'all left a mess.
that's right. And I do want to give a shout out to our committee. And I don't have the list of all those names, so I'm not even going to attempt to name any of them. But our committee members have worked really hard, as they do every year, at putting this event together. And, we've got a lot of volunteers. We've got a great group that they're here when we need them, and makes it all come together nicely.
All right. Bob, questions, comments for our ladies this morning on Taste of Wayne? All right. Well, great. Wayne County Chamber of Commerce Taste of Wayne this Thursday at Coastal Pines Technical College. You can get a hold of the chamber, get tickets, or just show up at the door. And how much are they?
$50 for chamber members and $75 for non-members.
All right, for individual, and you'll have a great time, folks.
Yes, you will.
All right.
Thank you.
Bob's already just thinking about the food already. He's having dreams of it already. Of
I
all
know.
that food.
I'm sure he is.
You got a
He's
ball
got
game?
a ball game.
Oh, man.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he can still dream about it, right?
We might fix you a to-go plate.
All right. All right. Y'all have a great day.
Right, thank you,
bye-bye.
too.
All right. Big Dog Country Radio, 105.5 FM in Jessup. More of the world-famous Butch and Bob Show in a moment.
Here's your WIFO forecast. Hi, good morning. Chance of showers, slight chance of thunderstorms early. Then showers likely, slight chance of afternoon thunder, southwest breeze, highs, low 70s. Chance of showers, slight chance of evening thunder tonight. Showers are likely after midnight, upper 50s. Showers likely, upper 50s for tomorrow, Thursday. Showers in the morning, slight chance of thunderstorms, highs, low 60s. Georgia meteorologist John Weatherby in the GNN Weather Center.
105.5 FM in Jessup, Big Dog Country Radio, WIFO, world-famous Butch and Bob Show here on this Tuesday morning. And speaking of ball games, Bob, you've got one today to broadcast.
Weatherman permitting, I said the rain's supposed to get in here throughout this next 3 days, so we'll see how it plays out with the schedule. So,
yeah.
Hope we can get them in, but you just don't know.
Just don't
time
know.
of year.
Yeah, you don't know. You just don't know. It's like Senator Tillery was talking about. They've got rain up there in Atlanta, and North Georgia and Middle Georgia is projected to get more rain than us down here in South Georgia, which means that the Omaha River level, which is right now at 14.5 feet, it was a 14.8 feet, 14.5 feet and falling. That could turn around if a lot of rain falls out there in North Georgia and Middle Georgia this week, as projected.
Can't complain about rain when you see that deadly tornado that went through Nashville last night.
Oh, geez. Was that something else or what?
Whew. Sad stuff. So thoughts and prayers with all those people. So just people waking up to that. So came through in the middle of the night. So, but pretty deadly is what I understand.
Yeah. Came there on the east side of Nashville, and I think 5 right now are confirmed dead and tons of damage. Man, those tornadoes can do a lot of damage in a short period of time. And there was other tornadoes that were seen in the area and caused some damage, but not near as much as that one. They said it was either an F2 or an F3 that came through east side of Nashville. Early this morning, they said. I mean, here you are just snoozing away and things are quiet, and then suddenly, bam. That's scary.
Crazy.
Yeah. And speaking of rain today, we do have that 20% chance of rain this morning, but that does increase to a 60% chance of showers tonight. Hopefully tonight means after 9 o'clock, after the ball game, Bob.
Let's hope.
Let's hope. And so we have that 60% chance this afternoon, tonight, 20% today, increasing as the day goes along, 60% tonight, 70% tomorrow, and then 60% on Wednesday night, 80% on Thursday. So that's a pretty good chance of rain. I mean, here it is today, tomorrow, and Thursday. And then we can see the sunshine on Friday. So going to be another wet week here in Georgia. Not only South Georgia, but even wetter in middle to North Georgia, as has been the last several weeks. All right, Bob, anything going on your mind this morning that you want to discuss here on the Butch and Bob Show?
Just want to remind people qualifying's underway this week. Man, it looks like it's just going to be a contested sheriff's race. It doesn't look like anybody else is running for any of those other offices, but all the incumbents qualified. Also, it's the beginning, Monday started the 3-week process of presidential primary. So, again, if you want to vote for the president, you got 3 weeks to do it, and then March 24th.
Yeah.
The office is open every day from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. at the registrar's office at the Wayne County Courthouse. They had 68 yesterday, 24 Democrats, 44 Republican votes. So it's underway, 3-week period, plus a Saturday, March 14th day from 9 to 4.
Okay.
So
Does Trump have any qualified Republican opposition?
I haven't seen it.
I know somebody talked about it at one time, but whether they qualified or not, all the action is on the Democratic side with all those different candidates. And as it looks like it's getting down right now to a battle between Biden and Bernie Sanders, Joe Biden and Bernie Sanders. But, you never can tell how things may change. But, here you had two Democrat candidates drop out in the last couple of days, and they've thrown their support behind Joe Biden.
I'm sure they got a sample ballot down there. I can look and see if there's anybody else on that ballot besides Trump, but I don't know.
I don't know of any. I haven't heard anything at all. So, when you said 44 Republican voted, I guess they just wanted to show their support, for the president. But it'll be interesting to see how Biden and Bernie Sanders and the rest of the group does here in the state of Georgia, Super Tuesday, and then they got California coming up. It's becoming very interesting on the Democratic ballot. Don't know what's going to happen.
I think Super Tuesday's today. I think California and Texas vote today. So
I don't know. I don't know if it's today or not. I have no idea.
Pretty sure it is. A bunch of states today. Today's Super Tuesday.
I think Tennessee's even voting today, because they were talking about this morning with even with the tornadoes. Of course, that was just one.
I think Texas and California are part of today's vote.
Are they? Okay. All right. So, Bob will keep you updated on all the election returns. There are good interviews with the sheriff running for re-election and two of the candidates that are running for that position. And it's interesting to hear, their thoughts and their feelings about, the reasons why they're running.
It should be an interesting race, like I said, all the way to November, I guess. But the Democratic candidate that was supposed to qualify hasn't qualified yet, and the third challenger hasn't qualified either. So, but he's expected to do so.
Yeah.
But didn't do on Monday. So, I said we gave the full list. Like I said, all the incumbents qualified yesterday. We'll hear from State Court Judge Vi Bennett, Coroner Jay Fulton tomorrow on the local news. Got the chance to interview them as they qualified early Monday. So, but all the incumbents have qualified.
And none of them have any opposition.
None have opposition, right? Only the sheriff's race, like I said. Magistrate Judge Gary Browning qualified. Probate Judge Tammy Thornton qualified. Tax Commissioner Denise Griffiths qualified. Solicitor Kenny Carswell qualified. So they all are expected to run unopposed. Hadn't heard anybody running for those offices here in Wayne County. Looks like the only local race that will be contested will be the sheriff's race. So we'll get those guys in on the Butch and Bob Show, get their thoughts on that race. So should be interesting. Like I said, the county's a big county. Talk about that. It's a campaign around Wayne County. You got your work cut out for you.
Put a lot of miles in your vehicle. A lot of miles in your vehicle.
A lot of knocking on doors, a lot of traveling. So it's a big county.
Yeah,
people don't realize how big it is, but when you get out and campaign countywide, you learn quickly how big of a county it really is. So.
Yeah, spread out.
But that's underway, so it should be fun to watch. We'll see if there's any surprises. Somebody could be running for those other positions. Just won't know till Friday at 12 noon.
They could
But I hadn't heard anybody running.
Yeah. Okay.
Like all the incumbents say, who would want these jobs?
Well, they're all running for re-election, so they must still want them.
I guess. But they're tough jobs, that's for sure.
They are tough jobs. Yeah. Every single one of them. My hat's off to them for running and being in the position and running those offices, because it's a tough position. All of them.
Yeah. See how it goes.
Public life can be a tough profession. Yes, it can. All right. Anything else, Bob, on your mind this morning? Because I know you'll be heading down Highway 301 this afternoon to broadcast that game between Wayne County and Brownlee County. As you said, weather permitting. And hopefully the rain will hold off and we'll get that baseball game in.
Just hope the weatherman holds off and we get it in.
Okay.
Got 3 games this week. Today, Thursday, Friday. So.
All right. Well, Bob, you have a great day. All right, the world-famous Butch and Bob Show, brought to you by Nips Car Wash, located on 301 South in Jessup, just past McDonald's there on the left-hand side, and by Murphy Builder Supply, where the builders buy, located on Northeast Broad Street in downtown Jessup, right down from the big red caboose.
The world-famous Butch and Bob Show.